Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I obviously didn't do a makeup touch up.
Just go like this.
I actually put mascara on earlier today, and when I wear mascara, it kind of dribbles down and then makes me look like someone that belongs on the street.
I'm bad.
But anyway, I wanted to tune in with you guys because I had something that was just spontaneously on my mind, kind of, sort of. And after watching the last video, I got to thinking about the dating websites and how humorous they are.
Oh, jeez. I was on them for a while. You were too.
Yeah. And looking at like profile pictures, people like, they're all like, oh, hey baby, how you doing? Kind of
lying about their age.
Right. Oh yeah, speaking of that, so this little gal right here,
I didn't lie about my age.
You didn't lie about your age, but you would put your profile picture like when you were 18 years old.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I put my profile picture on there, but I would also put pictures of me when I was younger too.
No.
Yes, I did.
One of your profile pictures was when you're 18.
Yes. No, it wasn't no, it wasn't. Well, whatever.
Anyway, so there's this one particular story that I want to talk about.
And it better not be about me.
It is.
Who, Dan the man?
Yeah.
Oh,
so, closer.
He's probably watching.
I'll be watching you. I really wish that she would have took the leap and tried to humor.
What, Dan the man?
Yeah, because okay, so the story is
it's too close.
Go, don't. I'm sitting on two chairs right now.
Why?
Because you keep moving away. And I'll just keep getting closer. Now my ass crack is in between the other crack. So I'll have to sit at an angle. Hey, how you doing? So
it's too close.
No, they have to see every single play. But so there's this one guy that hit her up on a date. Am I bleeding right there? On a dating website, and I am. Let's maybe put it back. Told you. Everyone's like, get to the goddamn story. Okay, so she was on a dating website, and this one feller hit her up and was like, hey, I would like to meet you. And he was, it was the quintessential, like, I like long walks in the park, and I like to eat out, and I like this kind of food.
He like,
wait, hold on. I like, I like to watch TV. I like to watch movies, and I also like to get spanked. And when I found that out, and this was during like a time where like she's all like, which
I'm always like that.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. But so she was on the phone with me and told me about it. And she's like, I don't know about this guy. I just don't think it'd be the right thing to do. And I'm like, what? Why not? He asked to get spanked. You're not gonna get in trouble for it. You can whack him all night long.
He liked to be dominated, is what he wanted.
That sounds like the perfect man.
I
I see. I don't know why you didn't turn that down.
Because it would be
Or why you
too
did.
hard work
What
to dominate somebody all the time like that, constantly.
It's easy. Trust me. Ask all my exes.
Yeah, but it would be different, Becky. I mean, he wanted to be really dominated, like spanked constantly,
Oh, that'd
walk
be
around
fun.
naked.
I'd be like laying in bed watching Friends, you know, going. Old Dan the man comes in. I got my paddle. He's like, I'm ready. I'm like, all right, get over here.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, ow, ow, it hurts. Do it more. I'm like, okay. Whack.
That's what he wanted.
Now go away.
And then he said that in his,
Bring me a sandwich.
He says, I'm a regular guy, you know, I have a good job and everything like that, but he wanted to be dominated by a woman.
I don't see any problem in that.
I just don't think I could do it.
I don't understand the negativity of it.
I just don't think I could have a guy come home, hey, honey, I'm home. And he strips down naked and, okay, paddle me. You know what I mean?
I would totally love that. That'd be like the dream relationship right there. I mean, really. And yeah. And so I just really don't understand why you wouldn't want that. Now go fetch me a beer and be a good boy and shut the fuck up.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you think I could catch Dan the man with this picture?
Probably. If you put a paddle in there.
I think more or less.
Or like cat of nine tails.
More or less it would be this one. I'm so sorry I have to reference this all the time because it just cracks me up. It's like, yeah, this is me every morning. Yep, it is.
Oh, God, except you have nose holes.
Sometimes. Because I'm like, and then this is,
yeah, Dan the man would love this one.
Oh, Dan the man would be totally pleased. He'd be ready to rock and roll. You're like, what do you want? I'm gonna beat your ass. So I just wanted to pop in and talk about that because we talked about it in our last segment. And dating sites are funny because you never get what you see. Especially with me. I'm not gonna lie, okay, folks, and I know a lot of you out there are guilty of it as well, as you take advantage of the filters and stuff like that. With
I don't even know how to do that. Photoshop.
I just
filters.
barely learned.
Jesus.
But so it makes your face look soft, and you're like, stuff like that, and guys are like, do, and this is like a while ago.
So bullshit.
But so you get these
what
people.
What happened to the olden days? You meet people in bars and low lighting.
I know.
Have a few beers. Those are the good old days.
Alcohol is the best filter.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Low lighting and alcohol.
Yeah. But so like I said, this is a while ago, and you get these people that respond to it. They're like, ooh, I want to meet you and or whatnot and everything, and then they show like you find a meeting spot and you meet up, and the guy usually it's the guy, to be honest with you. Well, in my experience, it's usually the guy that like shows up like all kind of what
I'm just
all dressed up, like he's dressing.
None
to
of mine
impress.
have ever done that.
And I show up basically like this. Like
Well, I had one show up in jeans. That's okay, but then he professed to after a date. He professed to me took me out somewhere and he had a heart problem, and I had to carry his luggage to the hotel.
So I usually show up and I haven't showered in a couple days. Like I don't really care. So
I've had 2 dates with people who had bad hearts. Jesus.
Yeah, you don't filter your.
It's like, oh my God.
And one particular time that, I was okay. So I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna do it, and I don't care if the person is listening or watching. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. So I go to this certain place, and I'm meeting this person, and I was nervous because who isn't when they're meeting a stranger, and it was a public place, so it wasn't in danger. It wasn't like some weird awkward moment. The only awkwardness part of it is that he was a stranger, and I'm pretty sure he was probably nervous. I wouldn't doubt that he was, and I'm on the phone with her of all people, believe it or not, because that's the only person I talk to. So I'm talking on the phone with her, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm rifling through my clothes. I'm like, I'm so nervous. What do I do? I don't know what to wear. I don't know what to dress. Ah.
Oh my God, I know who this is.
And and she's like, Becky, check to see if you have your pants. Because I was wearing sweatpants when I showed up to the hotel casino. Because we met at a casino. Because that gave me something to do.
Back in the day when we could go to casinos and have fun.
But so I checked my suitcase and I forgot my pants. So I call Emma, my daughter. This is mother of the year moment again here. Like, Emma, I'm heading to a blind date and I need you to
bicycle me some pants?
I need you to find me some pants. And I just so happened to have someone that was watching my kids that weekend or that night or whatever. It was a night. Ew. And they brought me my pants and I put them on and I freaked out and was in the hotel room pacing and
no, I said, go down and relax, have a couple beers.
Yeah, a couple turned into like 10
and do some gambling. And
I ended up going down to the casino and just like the guy didn't show up until like I don't know what time it was because I had no concept of time by then. And I'm sitting there playing at the blackjack table like I had no idea what I was doing really because I was shit-faced. And he ends up tapping me on the shoulder and I turn around and I'm like, yeah, so I'm not really good at like
no, I like that when the dealer said, do you know this person?
Oh, yeah.
he said, no, we just met.
So, okay, yes.
Gave each other a big hug and shit.
So, yeah, because I was, like I said, I was pretty tuned up. I was having fun. We were playing cards and
Dealer was trying to take care of her.
The first date was, or, the blind date was standing behind me and I didn't realize it. And I turned around, I'm like, and of course, I'm notorious for being like overly dramatic and exuberant when I have a little too much of alcohol in my system. And so I turned around and I realized it was him. It took me a minute because I forgot what he looked like. And I was like, oh, hello. And then the dealer's all, do you know that person? I'm like, nah, we just met.
Oh my God. I daughter the tart.
What? Also, my makeup does. My makeup.
Then
is
she
fitting.
goes over to play karaoke. And she goes in there. They go, hi, same song.
Yeah, they know me.
The guy goes, they know you here, and you went, yeah, they know me here. Everybody knew you there.
Oops. What can you do? Well, anyway, I mean, it's just funny with like people and like.
I know friends in low places.
It just, back in the day, you know, before dating websites, yeah, you would go to bars or you go to or
you meet people.
That's the only place I ever
in
met people.
person. You know,
I don't know if that's a good thing to admit because it's not like I went to the library and I met my future husband. Because I never went to the library or church. You know, I mean, it's always at a bar.
Say orchard.
No, not even there. But, you know, I mean, it was.
Do people really go out for those farmers.com? Because can you imagine wanting to be a farmer's wife?
I know
Icky.
someone.
I know,
did. But anyway. And speaking of that, so one time me and my late husband were watching TV and a commercial for farmersonly.com.
Oh yeah, only.com.
And I was like, farmers only? Let's check this out. Let's see if we know people that are on this site. And so I actually had Travis get an account, and he put his picture up and, you know, wrote a bunch of bullshit on there, you know, like, I like to, you know, throw hay at the cows and da 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 da. And we found quite a few people that we knew. We were like, what? I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And then we called them out on it. They're like, we don't do that. Like, yes, we know because we saw it.
Farmers only.
I know.
I want to be a rancher's wife. Not in your life. I've done that. Been there. Not gonna do it again.
Yeah. When I was in, it was junior high or grade school. I graduated in class of 8, 4 girls and 4 guys.
Because we lived on a ranch.
And there was a particular feller that had a crush on me, but we grew up together, so it wasn't. We were like almost like cousins, brothers and sisters, not like blood, you know. We're not from Kentucky. But anyway.
Isn't that Tennessee?
No. That song's from West Virginia.
Deliverance.
Yeah, West Virginia.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. That's where it was based.
It was? Deliverance?
Anyway, so I don't know.
I'll look that up.
Basically what I'm saying is that we were childhood friends. We've known each other our whole entire lives, and it was like junior high, I think, and I don't remember how we got into the discussion of it, but we were sitting in class, and my guy friend was like, you know, Becky, you'd be a terrible wife, and I'm like, what?
He said a rancher's wife, though.
Well, yeah, but wife, period.
Because you're lazy.
Will you let me tell a story? And I was like at first offended, you know. I was all like, what? What are you talking about? I'd be an awesome wife. And he's like, no, you wouldn't, because you're lazy. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I can't argue that.
Oh my God.
Anyway, well, speaking of lazy, I'm going to shove off here and put this on YouTube and put my alien lights away and
She never did anything.
And then watch my videos all night long.
Oh God.
See, that's why you have kids, so you don't have to do anything.
That's true. Of course, in your case, it was a little different.
What do you mean?
Because you were allergic to work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you really want to go down that road? Okay, so there was another time when I was in grade school. Did we talk about this already?
I don't know, but
there was another time when we were in grade school and everyone's on the discussion of like, I'm allergic to wheat, I'm allergic to eggs, I'm allergic to hay, I'm allergic to, gluten. Well, actually, no, there was no such thing as gluten back then, but I'm allergic to this and that, blah, blah, blah.
The teacher asked you, yeah.
So I came back, I got back home and I asked my mom, I'm like, everyone's allergic to this and that and that and this. What am I allergic to? And mom's all, you're allergic to work. And I actually took it seriously. And so I came back the next day and proudly admitted it to my teacher and everyone in the class of 20.
Hardly
10,
20. Maybe
but
9.
Yeah. And I was like, I figured out what I'm allergic to. And the teacher's like, what? And I'm like, I'm allergic to work. And everyone's looking at me like this. They're like,
oh my God.
And I'm like,
I got an allergy.
Yeah. See, I'm part of the game.
I'm allergic to work. I got an allergy.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Will you go deliver this paper for me? I'll leave you with that. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good night. And I'm not wearing mascara anymore. It makes me look like a crack whore. So hope you guys have a good night, and we'll be checking in again soon. Bye.